Oh, g'day again, everyone. I've been experimenting with alcohol stoves. First, I think my brother showed me a video on it. But anyway, I made my first one up at Taree, and used it a couple of times on the way back. That was made out of 2 Jack Daniels cans, and it worked well enough. But yeah, since getting back, I probably watched a couple of dozen videos now on different types of alcohol stoves, and I made one out of a drink bottle. It's sort of similar to this, except this is a double wall one. It's sort of insulated. This is one I bought today at Vinnie's for $2, and that's actually to replace the second one. Because wife gave me a drink bottle, and I made this first model burner out of it, and then I started experimenting with it, turned it inside out, and ended up drilling too many holes and basically ruined it. So that's why I bought another drink bottle, just to replace the second drink bottle that I've now cut up. That my wife gave me. But anyway, they're sort of addictive, It's like they're fun, and fun to do. And I've been out here, sitting out here watching videos on various things, and like I got my car in here up on the stands. I'm supposed to be replacing bushes. I got new bushes here for the rack and pinion. The whole rack and pinion's moving, and I really should be doing that. I should have had it done by now. It's like 1 o'clock in the morning. There's the time up there, and I'm supposed to be painting all those bike parts tomorrow, so I really did need to get the car done. But as I said, instead of doing that, I started watching videos, and then I decided to make this second burner. And they're fun. The issue I got with this burner is that, like, it's not suitable for a small 1 cup pot. It's basically too big, but it works good on me. That's the billy that's all broken and doesn't whistle anymore. I was a whistling kettle. The handle broke, and then the whistle fell to pieces, and I'm about to get a new one of that. But that's the one I've been using on the campfire, and it actually boils easily twice as quick on this little burner as it does on the campfire. So I'm rather impressed with this, and you'll see it sitting in a tray at the moment, because as I said, this is the second model. I know this model works, and I might actually I'll find the link and I'll put it in the description. And give credit where credit's due. This is not my design, but I know this one works. But the issue you get is it does take a while for the jets to light up. Because it's a thicker alloy. What happens is that the alcohol starts to boil and fume, and then when that happens, you get all these little jets will light up, and they'll flame out, as I'll show you in a minute. And then you put the pot straight over the top and seal it. And for that reason, you need this really flat, because you want to seal it. So you want to stop the alcohol that's in the center from burning, because you only want to be burning the gas, not the actual liquid. because otherwise it just burns out too quick, and you're wasting. You're just wasting your metho, your alcohol. So so basically too, when I put this together, I learned from the last one, that make it a bit bigger than what you want, because when you put these two together, they won't line up. You can measure them, cut them as straight as you like. But when you put them back together, put the two together, because this is two pieces, one inside the other, they won't line up, so you'll have to recut it again. So I actually made it just a little bit bigger, about a 1/4 inch bigger than I wanted it, so that I could then recut the two together. And of course then I filed it and actually finished it off. This is a bit of 400 emery that I had down on the table, flat surface. These were for marking the things. That's something I've learnt that I've seen on these videos about making these burners, is how to make an even line around the bottle. You just use something to rest the pencil, and you put the bottle there, and you turn it around, and works a treat. So always learning things. Anyway, I'll show you. So I'll put it in a dish, because as I said, this is the first burn. It always seems to take longer to get a light with the first burn. I don't know why that is. Probably if you're sitting it on a cold ground, it would probably take even longer. I think the temperature of whatever you're sitting in is probably going to make a big difference to how long it takes to what they call blossom, for the flames to come out. But so what I've done is I've put it in a dish, and I've poured a little bit of metho in the dish, probably more than I needed actually. But anyway, we'll give it a light and I'll show you. Right, so that's a light. I think you can see the flame, and okay, we'll get that light. Right, look at the time. What's the time? It's about 8 minutes past 1. 9 minutes past 1. Okay. So by putting the alcohol around the sides, see, that's blooming straight away. That would have taken another 2-3 minutes without the alcohol around the sides. So when you'll put the pot on, and this is absolutely blowing right out the sides. Okay, well that's interesting. It's actually drilled smaller jets in this one than the other one. And yet the flames are twice as big. Maybe it'll slow down in a minute. Could be because of the alcohol around the sides actually, but this is what I was saying with this burner. It is, you put a small pot. So I was trying those different tins. Let's come back now. I think what's happening too is, it's used up the air that was inside it. So the air pressure inside it was blowing it out, and probably also because the alcohol down the bottom was still burning. And that's more like it. That's what I was expecting it to do. So, but this is just right for this size billy. And it sits, it's reasonably stable on there. So it's good. As I said, you've got to make the top of this burner nice and flat and level, so that it actually seals it off when you sit the pot on there. So the only thing that's burning is the gas from the boiling alcohol, not the actual liquid. Otherwise you're just wasting it. So this water was cold. It's filled up to probably about here somewhere. Sort of close to being they're full, and the pot's already warm. I can't leave my fingers on the sides of it. Yeah, it doesn't have a whistle anymore. The whistle fell to pieces, as did the handle off the top. But yeah, so I lit it. I lit it at 9 minutes past 1. It took probably only about a minute to bloom because of the alcohol I put around it. They did that much quicker. Would have taken longer than that to start with, but yeah, we'll just sit here for a minute and see how long it takes to boil the water. So there's probably 4 mugs worth of water in that billy. So yeah, enough for 4 people to have a mug of coffee. So, yeah, like I set this on my campfire, and it's a good 15-20 minutes it takes to boil this thing on a campfire. So we'll see how we go. So it was, as I said, the water was cold, or room temperature overnight in Tasmania, which is fairly cold. And you can, hopefully you can hear that. I can hear it starting to boil now. So we'll wait till we get some steam pouring out the top, and we'll call it boiled. It's probably already hot enough for your cup of coffee, but I put I don't know how many mils I put in there. So it's probably suppose about 3/4 of an inch up from the bottom. So how many mils that is? Yeah, I lit a smoke as soon as I sat back after lighting this, so that's as a guide, it should be boiled before I finish my smoke. Hopefully. The other one did. The other one was a daytime. It wasn't 1 o'clock in the morning in Tasmania. So yeah, I suppose the water would have been a little bit colder to start with. But so this is actually boiling now. You can hear it. But there's a little bit of steam coming off out the spout. We'll wait to get a steady stream. And we call it boiled. Even though, like I studied this in science, the moment it starts boiling, the temperature is no different to when it's boiling hard. It's the same temperature. Okay, there's our stream, and the time is 1:15. So what do we say? 9 minutes. So it's about 16 minutes past. So set 5, 6, 7 minutes. 7 minutes to boiling hard. Now what's this? I'm going to burn me in. Not good. And yeah, you can see there's still a bit of Matho left in there. So it hasn't used it all. As I said, I filled it up to about probably the second ring. The second ring of the thread that you can see. And actually I was going to put that out, but yeah. It's only spring in Tassie. This is actually quite warm. I'm actually enjoying the heat of this. It's starting to get cold now. And there you go. But yeah, to put them out, you just sit a tin over it. Suffocate it, so yeah. So yeah, an inch of alcohol in that container was enough to boil enough water for 4 people. So, and I've just finished my smoke. So basically, yeah, it boiled before I finished my smoke. There you go. Anyway, as I said, this is sort of fun to make. Quite interesting. There's a lot of different types. There's copper coil ones. There's a copper tube one that interests me, except that it doesn't probably hold enough alcohol to actually cook anything. Because I also bought a small skillet. It's probably, yeah, it's about the size of this lump of wood. It's just, enough for a meal for one person. But yeah, being long, see the skillet's long, like it's about the same shape as the lump of wood. And I was thinking about these copper pipe ones. They have several holes in them, but they're not going to hold enough alcohol to cook a meal. So I'm looking at making one of them, but with a filler tube of some kind. So yeah, you can keep it burning long enough to cook a meal. And yeah, and there's also another mini one made out of those, the narrow soft drink tins. You buy them in the supermarket. They come in like packs of 6 or a dozen or something. So, but there's one I've seen like make out of that's just the right size to boil, 1 cup of water, and yeah, really small, compact. You could fit it in your pocket, and yeah. So I'm going to make one of them as well. So then I'll make a heater. There's a few different things, and as I said, these aren't my own ideas. I might experiment with a few different types of things. But yeah, where I've copied an idea from someone else, I'll put the link in the description. So yeah. Anyway, this is a thing that just interests me, for travelling and for camping and whatever, and for times in the future when we might not have any power or whatever, and yeah, quite fun. And yeah, I said this is not what I should have been doing tonight. Sitting here watching videos and playing with things like this instead of doing what I should be doing, fixing my car. But anyway, that's the way it goes sometimes. Alright, well, thanks for watching, and we'll catch you again. Hey.